please don't do that thing that you said the conservative party person does, is sort of post anonymously, and you know, that's bad stuff. You will be found out, you will be exposed, and you will be torched, for sure. You had a comment.
Yeah.
You want my mic?
Oh, sure, sure.
Let's see, three things. First, back to what you said earlier, I think a lot of the top American blogs are like Michael Arrington's TechCrunch. You don't go there to listen to what Michael has to say. You go there to find out the latest breaking news in Silicon Valley. Whereas you read Sue's blog, it's all about Sue. And so, and the top American blogs tend to be much more, go there for the information, not for the person. That's just an observation. Secondly, I was doing some work with a software company, and this goes back to what you said earlier, Kevin. And the guy said, well, if I blog about my software, everyone's going to find out how everyone's going to find out about it. And I said to them, well, yeah, they will. And usually, because there's a lot of drive-by shooters in the blogosphere, they'll take a baseball bat to you. However, if they take the baseball bat to you and you're still standing, what did that say about your product? And he went, good point. Now he blogs about it, and so all the trolls came out saying this product's crap. And in fact, it's not crap. And now it's because he's survived that trial by fire. His product is seen as a good one. So the negative troll fest thing, the feeding frenzy that people are afraid of, actually can work in a company's favor. I guess my question was, I know Edelman's involvement in the blogs, and they've very much been in the forefront of corporate blogging and the corporate clue train, if that makes it. I guess my question is, how's this affected your relationship with your clients? Has it made it easier to sell Edelman? Have your clients been really proactive? Has it been a hard sell, or is it? I just wonder how it's affecting your own corporate culture rather than just people like us.
It's not been an easy sell-in. I mean, the people who've endorsed a activist blogging policy many times are companies who have been under siege. So, for example, our work with Walmart, where the company in June 2005 was absolutely on the defensive, and I think recognized that blogging was an important aspect of getting on offense. Created a central source of information, WalmartFacts.com, created a outreach program. In fact, Mike Rapansky, who's running that, is here. In fact, maybe you want to talk about it, Mike. But I think it took us a year to persuade GE to do anything in the blogosphere. I think the statistic is only 25 of the Fortune 500 companies have any sort of active blogging program. Mike, do you want to talk about this briefly?
Yeah. I can. I mean, the fundamental question for Walmart was that with 125 million customers a week and volumes of conversation online, their customers are the ones talking online. So, I mean, it's not just sort of political actors or policy actors. It's the people that shop there, and so actively making sure that those that were predisposed to sort of take one side or the other on the issues that they cared about, at least had the information to balance the conversation, was crucial. And Walmart particularly went one step further, which was to give small speakers, 500 people a day, 1,000 people a day, the same access to the company as the New York Times, which was in fact an extraordinary step for a company that size, to invite bloggers inside and say, look, I mean, it doesn't really matter if you're a well-funded large institution, you still matter, and we still care about you and your audience.
Mike, I think it'd be interesting to talk about GE briefly, and then David has a contribution from Europe.
Sure. GE is a company that's excited about new media, the blogosphere, but it's also a big, old, sort of gold standard company, and so we've worked with them to do small projects and sort of to change the culture of GE